How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? We making pizza tonight. What's up? What's up? Baby, you laugh. I don't know what she watching, but she in there laughing. I got the camera kind of far away from me, so I may not be able to see. So I'm gonna be looking crazy. Hey, 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 how y'all doing? I know growing up, pizza was one of my favorite things, but that's when Pizza Hut was like $20 for a pizza, and your parents was only getting them after the football game if y'all did something spectacular. So now I don't eat Pizza Hut because it tastes like plastic. The couple of pizza spots I like aren't around my house, and sometimes I just want a quick pizza. So if you following me, you know my motto is never perfection, just always better. So I don't try to be perfect in my eating. I know if I'm making a pizza from home, it's most likely better than if I bought it from the store. So that's all I'm trying to do. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We making pizza live tonight. We cheating. Does the dough need to sit in the fridge for No, we not doing that. If you following this, and granted, I am making some vegan pizza. Like I'm using some Daya spicy Monterey Jack. So I am using that. But this right here is for the moms, the single parents who want to go and they need to make some pizza for their kids right quick, cheap way. We're using some rapid rise instant yeast. And my hand's a little ashy. That's because I already made some dough. But we're using some rapid rise yeast. Like I said, we cheating. This is for the single mom. This is for her tonight. Shout out to you all holding it down. So look, whatever type of flour you use, you're gonna get 2 cups of flour. Preferably, if you got options, you can use the healthier flour. You can't use these are some of the flours I use at home. So I use coconut flour. I use almond flour. I use chickpea flour a lot. I use this for a lot of my gravies and stuff. You can't really use these. You can, but you would have to use a different type of flour. So this isn't a flour class. We're just teaching how to make some pizza dough. But if you wanted to make a dough a little healthier, just say all you had was white flour and you had some of these other stuff, you could add a little bit of that into your flour. I'll show you how to do it in a second. So right now I got some wheat flour. 2 cups of wheat flour, 1 packet of yeast. This is gonna be the simplest pizza you've ever seen made in your life. You're like, no, he didn't just do it that easy. And you're gonna do it too. 1 pack of yeast, right? How y'all doing tonight? Where y'all from? Where y'all from in here? Tell me where you from. I appreciate you all. All right, so look, we got 1 pack of yeast. Boom, we dumping it in there. And when you're dealing with yeast, you always want to use warm water. Cleveland, Ohio. I'm from Ohio. I don't know how old you are, but you might know my uncle, Gary Grant, famous basketball star. We're from Ohio. Maryland. I grew up in Virginia. Detroit. Cali, Maryland. All right, so look, we got our yeast in there. 1 pack of yeast. That's all we're doing. We're going to turn on the water, warm water. Missouri. Brooklyn. Brooklyn, y'all got mad pizza spots up there. I know you ain't making your own pizza. You walk outside, you got a pizza spot. Bourne, Missouri. It's a couple people that said Missouri. You just start following me. If you just started following me, scroll through my reels, man. Check my reels. I was stationed in North Carolina for like 10 years. So I got some water warming up. When dealing with yeast, you always want to use warm water. They say around 110 degrees. I know my water is hot, so I'm just going to let my water get hot. I got that going. Boom. We got the 2 cups of flour, right? We dumping the 2 cups of flour on top of the 1 pack of yeast you just had. That was it, right? We're going to use a little bit of salt. And because y'all know me, I'm always extra. And I'm always about intentional cellular health, right? I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric in here. Boom. If you know what turmeric do, or if you don't know what turmeric do, look it up. Anti-inflammatory. Boom, we got that in there. It's soul food. It's cold outside. It's what, 25 degrees in Atlanta? I'm putting a little cumin in here because I want this to be warm food. So I'm using warm spices, right? I'm gonna use something green. I love marjoram leaves. We got some marjoram leaves, right? Boom. If you're making dough, don't ever just give your kids no flour and no yeast. Give them some spices or some herbs that's actually going to enhance their cellular health. It's just like drinking herbal tea or stuff. I don't like tea, so I put herbs in everything. I just put a little medicine in here. See how that works? So I turned this bland dough into something positive, right? We got our oil. I use avocado oil. So, 2 tablespoons of oil. 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 cups of flour, 1 pack of yeast. And a half a cup of water, right? And watch this. This is the hot water, the half a cup of hot water. I appreciate all y'all who in here, for real. I got a wooden spatula. And I know you need dough with your hands and all that good stuff. I'm going to get to it. But right now, I'm just telling my dough I love it. I'm telling it I appreciate it. I'm telling it to put the turmeric, the marjoram, and the cumin in places in my soul and in my spirit and in my body where I need it to go. And as I'm doing that, my dough is starting to form up a little bit, right? As it starts to form up, then I'll use my hands. When I start to use my hands, it's probably going to be a little wet. Actually, it's not. But if it was a little wet, this is the time where I would use my coconut flour or my almond flour or my chickpea flour, because I already know I got enough flour for the dough. So I would use a little bit of the other flour just to say I added a little bit of the good flour in. See what we doing there? We just adding when we can. We being intentional. We ain't perfect. We just trying to be better. Don't let nobody convince you that you got to be perfect. It's a lot of things ain't good for the body. But if you getting pizza from somewhere else, this is for people who eat pizza. If you don't eat pizza, this live ain't for you. I understand. But for the people who eat pizza, I'm going to show y'all how to make pizza. This ain't the perfect live. Don't ever come to my page trying to seek perfection or telling nobody what perfect is. We don't do that here. This is love and light. Believe me, I come from the worst of worst, eating government boxes. Right now, I'm happy where I'm at. We're going to encourage people. We're going to uplift them. We're going to try to show them different ways. And if they don't want to come, we're going to leave them behind. But yeah, I don't tell people what you should and shouldn't do. I just try to give you options on better. Because believe me, some people can't do what you do. Do what you do, vibrate higher, and people will follow. That's what I do. But anyway, look at our dough. Boom, right? Like I said, if it was wet and sticky, I would use a little bit of coconut flour. Put it in my bowl, move it around. But this is perfect. Look at this. All right, I'll let this sit for like 10 minutes. I got a little bowl. Put a little olive oil in it. That's not olive oil, avocado oil, my bad. Boom, I'm gonna cover this, set it to the side, right? It ain't going in no refrigerator for no 4.5 hours. We're not doing that. But what I am doing is, that's some good dough. Y'all see that seasoning we put into the dough? I got a piece of salmon and some Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna put this in my pizza. So I'm about to throw this on the stove right quick while I whip this other stuff up. I'll show y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good? Y'all vibrating high this Saturday? It's cold. Boom. I already got some dough, I already did. Booyah. This is the same recipe I just showed y'all. Same recipe. It took 5 minutes. I let it sit for 10. You come in the house, you show the kids how to do this, y'all do this. Everybody go hit the shower, let this sit, y'all come back out, put the pizza in the oven, y'all do homework together. Boom. All right, bet. I'm gonna try to scroll and see if I can see some of the comments right quick. All right, so boom. If y'all got a question, type it in the question box so it'll pop up, so I don't gotta scroll. But anyway, y'all see this dough, right? I got my pan over there going for my salmon. I think I'm out of avocado oil. I'm out of avocado oil, right? But in true chef fashion, we got another bottle. So I'm about to bust this bottle open. All right, so once that starts to heat up, I'm gonna put the salmon down. I got the oven preheated on 400 degrees, 450 if you want to. I put mine on a little lower temperature because I like my dough a little thicker. If you like your dough thinner, put it on a higher temperature. Don't put your pizza in there on 350. If you think about a real pizza shop, they got the oven, the brick oven, it's on 550 degrees. Don't put your pizza on 350 thinking you about to get a good pizza. 400, 450 degrees. Take notes now, I'm trying to tell y'all. Boom. My salmon heating up. Oh, y'all looking at my artwork? I got artwork all over the crib, but all the artwork comes from when I was in Egypt. If y'all been following me for a while, you know I stayed in Egypt for about 10 months, so I got artwork all over my house from Egypt. All right, let's see here. Y'all know these daggone tripod stands don't be staying upright. Boom, all right. So we got our pizza dough. This first one, if y'all got questions, type them in the question box. I ain't gonna be able to see. What veggies are you adding? I got some tomatoes I just chopped up, some fresh peppers, some onions, and some spinach. So some tomatoes, onions, peppers, and spinach. And I'm fancy, right? I gotta heat my veggies up. I don't want no raw veggies on my pizza, so I'm about to saute my veggies right quick. Saute my veggies and put them on my pizza, but right now, this is the salmon. Because me, I'm not eating vegan pizza tonight. Wifey's eating vegan pizza. I'm eating salmon pizza. I don't know whether you heard it or not, or whether you can hear it back there in the back. The salmon is now in the pan percolating. You hear the little bubbles. I'm gonna wash my hands. So the salmon's in the back. I'm gonna add some of the peppers and onions to the salmon because that's the salmon that I'm about to put on top of my pizza. So I just showed y'all the dough we literally just made about 3 minutes ago on live that took us 2 minutes. This is the dough I made about 20 minutes ago now. So I'm just about to let this sit and we're about to put this one in. And y'all see all it was salt, water, seasoning, love, and a little bit of oil. No 4.5 hours like somebody said in the refrigerator. We cheating tonight. This is for the single moms who need to fix something for their kids on the go. All right, boom, we got our pizza, right? You can either get a little 9-inch cake pan, put a little parchment paper. And look, what's funny is I'm about to show y'all something. There's 50 y'all here. I'll be talking about some of the products we grew up eating, like Oreos and stuff like that. If you look at Oreos, they have Carrabba wax in it. Or Carnauba wax, whatever it is. The same wax that the parchment paper is made out of is in Oreos cookies. Oh, all right. Well, look. So I got a little parchment paper down, or I can use a little cookie sheet, right? But if you're using a cookie sheet, the tip when using a cookie sheet, cornmeal. So we're gonna put a little cornmeal onto the cookie sheet, right? We're gonna take our dough that's been sitting for like 20 minutes. And I'm just gonna press it into shape. And I'm about to make two. I'm about to make a vegan one, and I'm about to make a veggie one. So y'all can't say I ain't show y'all both. And y'all seen there was nothing special in here. And if there's any pizza makers in here, don't be mad. Because I'm pressing the dough and not throwing it up. I know. Anyway, boom. So this is just a little personal pizza, right? And because it's me, I gotta make sure I have a little nice little edge, a little crust on it. My salmon back there doing this thing. I'm not one to play with my food, I'm a multitasker. So I know the salmon's not burning, I know it's back there cooking, I hear it, it's screaming at me. But I'm over here focused with her right now, I'm getting my dough right. It's all love, it's all intentional, so I know ain't nothing back there happening bad. All right, so boom. My pizza got a little crust. I'm talking trash and forgot I put it on hot. All right, so look, I got my crust. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see how easy this was? If y'all complaining about not being able to make homemade pizza after this, I don't want to hear nothing. I need a fork. So I got my fork. I'm pressing my dough. If you fancy and got pre-made sauce, if you fancy and make your own sauce, cool. If you got pre-made sauce, whatever sauce is your favorite, boom. Boom. All right. I like the sauce all the way to the edge. And I'm about to show you how easy this is because it's only gonna take like 5 minutes, maybe 10. And for everybody who asking, this one's a vegan pizza, so we're using some spicy Monterey Jack shreds from Daya. My girl, she likes this pizza. So we putting the fresh tomatoes and onions on hers. I don't like them like that, she do, but in my house you get it how you like it, so we make separate things for everybody. All right, boom. Look at that. She's vegan. So she don't want no meat, she don't want no pepperoni, she don't want no fake sausage. This is what she about to get right here. I'm about to make the second one. That's if you wanted to press it out. If you like a little thicker dough, you're gonna use it in here, right? A lot of people spray their pans with Pam spray. I don't use Pam spray because if you look on the back of Pam spray, it has silicone as one of the ingredients. So I use olive oil spray sometimes, but Pam spray, it has silicone as one of the ingredients if you look on the back of it. So now, I was talking trash and I almost burnt my sandwich, for real. All right, so now we about to do the second one. This one's gonna be like a little deep dish. If you like your dough a little thicker, you like a little chewier dough, this one's gonna be for you. And once again, the key to a nice crust on the bottom of your pizza, other than the temperature being on about 400, 500 degrees, is cornmeal. So always make sure you put a little cornmeal down. You put a little cornmeal down and it keeps your pizza from sticking. What type of pans? You can use whatever type of pan you got. And if you don't have no parchment, I got parchment paper down in here. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use your payment stuff, but I'm telling you why I don't use it. But boom, I got my cornmeal down. You don't ever have to mimic. And that's why people be like, why you ain't tell what's in your recipe or this and that? Because I don't want you to hold yourself to my standards. Cooking in your relationship with food shouldn't be held to nobody else's standard. You should have your own relationship with food, your own little spices you like, your own little stuff you try, and you go from there. I don't compare my food journey to nobody else's. All right, so boom. I got my little dough in here. Once again, I'm gonna press it out, putting love and intention into the dough. I like to touch my food. If anybody know me, I like to touch my food. Missed the beginning of the ingredients for the dough. It was only 5 ingredients. I'll run it back. Boom. Fleshman's dough. This is, once again, we talked about how you can substitute some of the flour and make it healthier if you wanted to do that, right? I do that often, but right now, this is for the mothers who's on the go. She's trying to make something for her baby. She's trying to be healthier, but she don't got this is for them. So we're using whatever flour we got. If you got wheat flour, wheat flour. If you got regular flour, we're using 2 cups of flour. We're using 1 pack of yeast, a half a cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a little bit of salt. That's all you need. But me, I'm the type of chef who I think about cellular health. So when I'm making anything, I intentionally put some turmeric in here. Well, this is turmeric. And because it's cold as heck where I'm at, I put some cumin to warm this thing up a little bit. And I know those also have cellular properties too. So boom. Now, I got my other pizza, right? This is my son, boom. I want it to be a thicker dough, so I didn't poke holes in this one because I wanted to fluff up a little bit. You will see the difference. This one, all he wants is cheese. But I'm gonna put a little bit of spinach on it just cause. He gonna be mad, but we're gonna do that. Even though he got turmeric, he got a little cumin, we still gonna give him a little spinach on his pizza. Boom. We ain't gonna throw too much cheese on there. All right, my salmon is back there cooking, right, for my pizza. I'm gonna put some of these peppers and onions in my salmon because I like mine sauteed. I don't like to just throw raw vegetables on my pizza. And if you missed the salmon earlier, it was just some salmon that I put some Cajun seasoning on. All right, boom. That's my son. Let me take some of that off because he's going to kill me with all that spinach up there. I'm going to wash my hands again. I wash my hands all day, especially when I'm in the kitchen. When I'm in my kitchen, I don't wear gloves. I don't wear gloves because I like to put love in my food and I don't like no rubber barriers. Anyway, that kind of went left if you think like I think. What up, Miss Chelsea? How y'all going? All right, so look, my son's pizza. Wow. Y'all see how easy that was? And I got some garlic butter right there that I'm gonna brush around the crust. But watch this. It's on 500 right now. The pizza's been in there what? 6 minutes. I just put that other one in there, 10:33. I'm about to wash some of my dishes over here. Boom. I got a magic washer. We're washing all our dishes. Always wash your dishes as you go. This is the cheese I use for the vegan pizza. Spicy Monterey Jack. Y'all see it? I use some wheat flour, but if you got white flour, you're going to use white flour. Right now, we just making pizza. Whatever you got, we not going to be fancy. We not trying to do nothing extra. This is just for the mom who want to make some pizza for her kids. We not about to send her around trying to do nothing crazy. Like I mentioned, if you want it to be healthier, when you're making your flour, I use wheat flour in the first one. It was a little wet. So instead of adding more wheat flour, I use some chickpea flour. You can use almond flour. But if you try to make your pizza with all that type of flour, it's not going to bind well. I can show you how to make a cauliflower pizza and all that other stuff, but we're not doing that. So you can use whatever flour you have. Flour, warm water, 1 pack of yeast. I use a little margarine too. And that's it. I'm about to put some garlic, some fresh garlic, and I'm gonna put some parsley. This is how I keep the veggies in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put that in my salmon right quick. And I'm about to show you how I'm about to top my pizza off. And by the time I do that, I'm gonna pull the other pizza out the oven and we already ready to go. And y'all can't say that took too long. That was quicker than ordering a pizza. Making the pizza and baking the pizza was quicker than ordering a pizza. And you know exactly what in it. What went in it. So I got my blackened salmon with the peppers I just put down. I'm about to add some garlic. I'm gonna add some spinach. And I'm gonna chop up some parsley, but I add this on the end, just because I just added the spinach. Boom. So, I made a vegan pizza, I made a cheese pizza. Now I cut the salmon off. I cut it off when I went back there last time. And I got a salmon pizza. I got some fresh peppers, assorted peppers, some onions, and some tomatoes that I chopped up. We didn't put anything fancy in there. It took us about 5 minutes. Y'all was up here with me, so y'all can't say it took longer than 5 minutes. Right now, I'm cleaning up my workspace. Ain't no reason why your workspace should be dirty, being at the pizza in there doing its own thing. You don't gotta flip it, you don't gotta watch it. Clean your space up. If you a dude and you doing this with the kids, make sure your girl don't gotta clean up after you. We don't do that. So boom. Y'all see I ain't use nothing special. I put the cornmeal down as the base on the bottom of the pan. I'm about to show y'all again on this second one. Third one. All right, so look. This is just some vegan butter. We get the soy-free earth balance. It's some vegan butter along with some avocado oil and some garlic. Because I got leftover dandelion root in the refrigerator, and I'm not gonna let it go bad. So I'm about to chop it up and put it inside my butter. Dandelion root is peppery. It has a peppery taste. But it also has a lot of powerful nutrients and vitamins. So once again, I'm always intentional about adding little stuff wherever I can. So right now, this is my little butter. Boom. I'm about to brush the pizza because the pizza already done, y'all. And it ain't done yet. It's gonna go back in one more time. But let me go ahead and brush it. And I'll show it to y'all. Boom. Can y'all see that? The light kind of bright, so it may not be giving what it's supposed to give. But I'll take a picture once it come out. All right, so look, I'll get a bowl. I use my peppers and onions bowl. So my salmon, it was nothing but some blackened salmon. I'm about to show y'all once it come out of here. I had some blackened salmon with some peppers, some onions, the spinach, the garlic. That's what I'm putting on top of my pizza. So, I'm about to roll out the second pizza. You ain't miss everything. I'm gonna say this live for you. We made some pizza from scratch. It took about 10 minutes. It's about to come out the oven. You right on time. You're gonna see it coming out the oven. Once again, if you wanted the thicker pizza, you would use this pan with the parchment paper. You wouldn't put the air holes in it. Let it bubble up. You always want to put cornmeal down. That's the key. We ain't measuring. We ain't doing none of that. We love it. We tell it we love it. We tell it what we want it to do. This is our pizza dough. The second one we just made. And mind you, that second one I made kind of fast. It was a little dry. And I ain't gonna say dry. It was actually perfect. But I play with my dough a lot. So I need it to be wetter than drier. Because like I said, I like to touch my food. And when I'm touching my food, I'm not just touching my food. I'm being intentional with my food. I'm telling my food what I want it to do. I tell it it's supposed to heal. I'm putting positive energy in it. I'm taking out any negative energy or any negative things that could have been put in the, what we use, flour, any pesticides that could have been in it. I'm wishing them out right now. Cooking is supposed to be a healing experience. If you just throwing some stuff in a pot, don't give it to me. If you ain't putting love and taking out this and putting that in your food, it's not nutrition. So boom, we got our pizza, right? I'm not poking holes in mine because I like my dough a little fluffier. I'm about to use my little pizza sauce. Boom. Boom. Y'all see my little crust? It ain't perfect. I ain't sitting here taking all day. It ain't rocket science. You don't gotta cry if your crust messed up. We not doing that. We just happy we making homemade pizza. And we gonna be proud of our pizza. I'm using a little mozzarella. We got a vegan pizza. We showed what it was in there so y'all can't eat me alive. Talk about what happened to vegan, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. I made one just for y'all. Oh yeah, I can't eat everybody's food. You can invite me to the cookout, but I'm not gonna eat. Sorry. This is my salmon I just made. Look at the salmon and the peppers and the spinach. It's blackened salmon. Y'all see that? Can you see it? Boom. I'm about to put this all over this. Ooh, and it's hot. And it smells good. The flavors just got me wanting to lick the dish right now. All right, boom. And because there's not a lot of spinach up there, I'm gonna add a little more spinach, all right? Boom, y'all see that? Let me wash my hands. And because I wash my hands, and my hands are clean now, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this garlic and drizzle a little more of this garlic oil on top of it, garlic juice. Boom, just like that. I'm gonna do that before I add my top cheese. You know, you gotta have 2 layers of cheese. Don't cheat me on my cheese now. Don't cheat me on the cheese. Who they asking what I use for the dough? Only because you called me by my real name, you must know me. So I'll go back through it. Let me slide this pizza. Y'all see this pizza? Yo, it took 20 minutes. I'm talking about for the dough to rise, for me to cook the salmon, and for me to put it on here. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen that daggone raw piece of salmon I just put on the stove? Take my pizza out. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, put the garlic butter on the second pizza. And the garlic butter got a little dandelion root sitting in it. I'm getting some dandelion root extract on my pizza crust. So you can't tell me this ain't a healthy pizza. Boom, we about to put it back in. It ain't ready, it ain't ready, it ain't ready. We about to put it back in so it can get brown. Boom. Hopefully y'all can hear me better now. I had to cut the fan on earlier if you wasn't here because I almost burnt the salmon talking trash. So now everything's cleaned up. I got this salmon here, so. This salmon with that dough, with the turmeric and the cumin, is about to be busting. I'm about to put this in the oven. I'll be right back. All right, so boom. We got about 3 more minutes. Dandelion garlic crust. Only reason is because I had extra dandelion in there. I'm the type, if I got it, I'm gonna use it. We're not about to let it go bad. We just made dandelion garlic crust. You ain't never heard of that. I've never done it. Don't be sad, Chelsea. You stay right around the corner. Chill out. What you missed? All right, somebody asked me about the dough. We're gonna run the dough back one more time. This is when you don't want to order pizza because you're trying to be healthier. So you're gonna make it from scratch. So you're not gonna beat yourself up about the ingredients you're using from scratch. So don't let nobody say that's the wrong flour, this, and that. If you want to be healthier, you can use wheat flour. If you want to replace half the wheat flour with almond flour, coconut flour, chickpea flour. If you don't got none of that, cool. You making it from scratch, mama. I salute you. You got your yeast. This is active, instant yeast, right? Fast acting. You're gonna put this in a bowl with 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of hot water, warm water. And when I say warm, I'd rather it be hot than cold, so I'm gonna say hot. So you want hot water, 2 cups of flour, 1 pack of yeast, half a cup of water, 2 tablespoons, and a pinch of salt. That's all you have to use. But because we are the way we are, I put a little cumin because it's cold as hell outside and we want to warm up our body, so we use warm spices. I use turmeric for inflammation because everybody walking around with that scratchy throat and their throat's got that. And I use a little salt. And I use some margarine. Whenever you're cooking for your family, please be intentional about adding spices and herbs when you can. That's necessary for their cellular health. If your kid has inflammation, cook with stuff that's gonna help with inflammation. Don't go get the medicine off the counters the first thing you go get. Include spices around the house all the time. That way you combating stuff on a daily basis. They're less susceptible to certain things if you're cooking with these spices all the time and you're conditioning their immune system and their cellular health. This is why I just put dandelion root on the crust of my pizza, because it was in there and I know it's gonna help my family. Coconut flour, where you get them? Man, you get them from Target. I don't shop at Walmart. If you see me in Walmart, it's because, I don't know, I don't go to Walmart. So Target, Publix, Walgreens, boom. Yes, that's why I say cellular health is important. Because if you look at your cells, their nutrition like a bank account, you need to have a certain amount in there. Half the times we making withdrawals. We not making the deposits. If you take a food diary and be like, what did I eat that helped my cellular health today? Most of us can't think about it. So that's why around me, if you look at the food I cook, I'm always putting something somewhere. Oh, so you asking me the wrong question. I'm not a baker. It depends. I mean, I'm a nutritionalist. I got a bachelor's degree in nursing, so I can tell you if you got an ailment with flour you want to use. But just for baking desserts, that depends on your palate, whether you like a cake, a fluffy cake, you like a cookie cake. People use different flours for different things. No, it's all good. But some people come to my live thinking they about to get perfection. It depends because a lot of it's the source it comes from. See, y'all ask me a lot of questions. Y'all must be new. I'm not about to do that. We came here to make some pizza tonight. If you want to hire me or book me to answer all these questions, personal questions, I'll do it. Just sign up in my DM. I'll sit down. We have one-on-one time. Right now, we talking about pizza. We chilling. We vibing out. Y'all making me think too hard. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, but that's not what this is. We showing our mothers tonight how to make some pizza, 20, 30 minutes. While you jumping in the shower, we showed you how to make the dough. The dough sits for 10 minutes. When you coming back out to help the kids with the homework, y'all make the pizzas, y'all throw them in the oven, you're doing a couple math problems, the pizza's gonna be done. That's what this was about tonight. Y'all asking me intricate questions. And it's Saturday night. I'm chilling. All right, let me check the pizza. Like I said, I had already cleaned up the kitchen before I came on live, but while you're waiting on your pizza, if you're not helping kids with the homework, and dads, if you're doing this, and mom's helping kids, clean the kitchen, man. I hate coming to somebody's house, they got dishes piled up everywhere. Clean the kitchen. Clean the kitchen as you go. Salmon pizza, let's see. Because I'm extra, we're gonna brush this one more time, but this is done. This is done. The crust is golden brown. I can put it back in just one more time. I'm gonna show you the bottom, just so you can see. The bottom is completely done. You see that? I'm gonna put it back in just so this dandelion garlic butter can permeate. Work his way through this crust, right? One more time. And this is vegan pizza. This is vegan pizza. So those who watched that whole live, anybody got any questions about making pizza? And I'm not talking New York style competition pizza. I'm talking simple for your family. We about to make some homemade pizza. Anybody got any questions? Oh, I see some questions. My bad, family. 2 cups of flour, 1 pack of yeast, pinch of salt, turmeric, cumin, hot water. Don't forget the oil. 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons of oil. Oh, Julia, my friend Julia is in here. I met her in nursing school. I was in nursing school. She was in the school for education. She was my best friend, literally. But she makes the best cookies ever. So I'm gonna steal the recipe. What type of rice do I use? I use cauliflower rice sometimes. I got brown rice. Can I review the dough? I just went through the dough one more time. Man, my shoulder hurting like, it feel like a knife is in it right now. But because I'm in here with y'all, I'm not even worried about my shoulder. I'm just happy to be vibing out. Grits. Oh, if you're using Quaker anything, you're using pesticide-infested ingredients. Quaker, if you're using Quaker, you might as well say you're eating a candy bar. Don't use Quaker. You can find grits at the farmer's market. We get grits from the farmer's market, or we get... Here y'all go again. Y'all got me going in my cabinet. Y'all got me pulling out stuff like it's a daggone test. Corn grits, polenta. They get real thick and creamy. But yes, I will try to save this live. The salmon pizza, make the salmon pizza. You see how easy it was? Who is that who said that? Beautiful Quiet Storm, make that for your man. Come home and make him some salmon pizza. He gonna be like, where, what? Make sure you make the dandelion garlic crust, just like we did tonight. That way you know every bite your kids is biting, they getting a little immune boost. I'm doing good. Let's see, can I help you with detoxing? DM me. If you DM me, I ain't gonna do nothing but send you to the link. But if you click the link in my bio, I do one-on-one consulting all day long. Can I show the cheese again? Man, that cheese in the trash. So it's this type of cheese, right? But that was just the spicy kind. So this is the regular, and that was Daya Spicy. So it's vegan pizza. So if any of the vegans in here, y'all can't say I ain't help y'all out. I'm not switching the pizza out. I'm cutting it up. Oh. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. This is vegan pizza. With dandelion garlic crust. Boom. I know some badges down there. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation for this meal tonight, y'all can just buy a badge. I appreciate y'all. The badges, y'all know where the badges are. You can buy a badge. I just taught you how to whip up pizza, so you shouldn't be buying pizza no more. It takes 20 minutes, and you know what's in it. You don't got to worry about the delivery driver eating none of your pepperoni off. Y'all know they do that. You got pizza, you know what's in it. And I got a salmon pizza about to come out the oven with some sauteed peppers and onions and some spinach and parsley and just bear with me about another 5 minutes. I'm gonna show y'all the other pizza. I'm gonna take this to wifey. I'll be right back. And just because I stole a piece. It's hot as fuck. I just burned my mouth. Woo! But yo, the dough is crunchy. Y'all, look at that. It's airy. Look at that. The cheese is melted. The vegetables are nice and cooked. They're tender. What else do you need from a good pizza? And for real, I was about to say it's spicy as fuck. I forgot we used the spicy mozzarella, the spicy Daya. But this pizza is good. Good. I'm gonna check on the other one. I'm gonna wash my hands again because I just put my hands in my mouth. That pizza is good. Babe, if you like the pizza, can you join my live and say you like the pizza? That'll be dope. We could get a real life reaction so they can't say I'm capping. He said something about cauliflower garlic. Hold on, what? How about I'm about to buy a piece of salmon pizza though? Can I do that? Man, I'll ship it to you. You know, I don't take. You can buy a badge. Buy a badge, I'll ship you the pizza. Gotta get with that. I gotta turn my badges on. How the world I turn them on? I thought it was on. See, now y'all gonna make me have to do work. Dang. Do I deliver? Dang, I don't know how to do it. It say it's on. Y'all tripping. I bet you somebody can buy a badge just to say it's on. But yes, I use dandelion, garlic, butter, dandelion root. We had some dandelion root in the refrigerator, so I put it in my butter just so I could be intentional about adding ingredients that improves my family's cellular health. When you're cooking for your food, don't just cook food. Don't just mix what Granny used to mix. We're not doing that no more. We got bugs flying around, particles flying around that's trying to attack our immune systems every day. Don't see the badges? Oh, well, I may have to turn it on, but normally it's down there. Hey, y'all, all y'all saying it, so it's me. All right, it's not on. I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. But I'm about to check on the son's pizza because he's looking at me like, where's my pizza? So, and just like the other one, look at this. Look at this pizza. I'm gonna butter it one more time with the garlic dandelion root butter. And I ain't about to put this one back in. I think this one's ready to come out. But boom, y'all see that? And this is the thick dough one. This is the thicker crust. I'm about to pop it out. Boom. It's on the parchment paper, so it should, oh. The cheese is stuck on the outside. My pizza ain't about to make me look bad. Not on my life. We're not doing that. All right. Oh. All right. I think we should be free. What's up? Y'all doing all right? Y'all enjoy the pizza tonight? And I know, look at this. Look at this. Look at the crust. Can you see it? Oh, I'm breaking this crust. He's gonna be all right. Look at that personal pan. Look at that. This is where I messed it up. I know I shouldn't do this. I know it's hot. I know it's hot. Oh. It's the dough for me. The dough is like, I don't know, it got so much flavor because of the seasoning. I can eat the dough and just dip it in some marinara sauce for real. I could have made breadsticks and it would have been busting. But y'all see this pizza? We don't want no excuses. And please don't come on my page making excuses because I'm always going to try to show you and help you find an easier way to do better. We good, right? Somebody said get that paper. They said there ain't no parchment paper up there. It's the crunch for me. Yo, right? Y'all seen it? Wasn't no magic. Y'all see how quick I whipped it up. Let me cut this one. And get ready for that salmon joint over there. You want big pieces or small pieces? You want big pieces or small pieces? Huh?
I don't want any. I want to wait for the summer.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. And I'm gonna set it to the side. Boom. Y'all got any questions? That parchment paper on the bottom. Oh, what? Oh, boom. Got you. It came out with it. It did. I appreciate y'all. See? That's what family is for. All right, I got it all out. Y'all could have let me eat that. But y'all so nice. Y'all care about my health. So we just made pizza. Y'all see me make it from scratch. It took 20 minutes. This was one of the kids' pizzas that we just made. How many of y'all think, who've been in here this whole time, how many of y'all think y'all can make that pizza? Put a 1 in the comment if you think you can make that pizza. It was 5 ingredients. Boom. Tonight we cheated. This ain't for the vegan who want to be perfect and it's spelt flour dough. This is for the mom who's on the go and we trying to help her make some homemade pizza for her kids. At least if we make it homemade, we know what's in it. You get bonding time with your kids. When your kids are helping making the food, they're more likely to eat healthier foods. I'm telling you. Boom. So we started with the dough. We use 1 of these packs. We use 2 cups of flour, whatever type of flour you got. If you got wheat flour, you got white flour. I don't want to say it, but if you got whatever flour you got, if you're trying to be healthier, substitute half the flour with either almond flour. This is coconut flour. I used chickpea flour when I was making my dough and it was still wet. I added chickpea flour just so I can know I added a better flour into it. So we used 1 pack of yeast, 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of hot water. We used 2 teaspoons of, I use avocado oil, you can use olive oil, and a pinch of salt. Because we're trying to be intentional, I added some turmeric to help with inflammation, and I added some cumin just to warm up the dough. I wanted something to taste warm because it's cold outside, so you want to cook with warm spices. The salmon pizza, I'm about to check it now. Y'all know I'm excited about the salmon pizza now. Let's see here. Boom. Let me see. Where my towel go? So this that salmon right here. This that salmon and peppers and onions right here. Right now I'm about to bust that crust down. And you say, yo, that dough look a little yellow. I don't know whether you can see it on the camera, but the dough looks a little yellow. And that's because I purposely put turmeric in the dough. I put turmeric in the dough because I wanted to add some intentional healing to my food. Some of y'all taking turmeric gummies and these gummies and that. Just put it in your food. Stop wasting the money. I'm about to put this back in the oven for a couple more minutes, all right? But y'all see that? Look at that beautiful pizza. Look at this. All right, so y'all got the dough. We didn't let it rise. Most people let the dough rise for 4 or 5 hours. We let it rise 10 minutes while we got in the shower. We jumped back out. See, somebody just asked. We ain't do all that, Mr. Victor. We did 10 minutes. I'm telling you, we walked in the house with the kids after picking them up from school. We said we making pizza tonight. We made our dough with the 5 ingredients I just told you. Rapid rise yeast, flour, 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of water, and a pinch of salt. If you got some seasonings, you want to be intentional, add them. Boom. We're going to roll those up right quick, set them to the side. We're going to hop in the shower, tell the kids we're about to do homework. When we come back out the shower, wifey's shy. You must not know wifey. Wifey's a boss. Wifey makes me look shy. No, wifey's dope. She's just in there binge watching TV and she's relocking her hair. So I'm about to get wifey on live more too because she can see. She's about to get out of her singing shell and start blowing it down. So, but yes, so the salmon pizza, this is what's on it. I blackened some salmon right there on the stove while we was making the dough. I blackened some salmon and put some peppers and onions on the salmon while I was blackening. Put some spinach in it. All right, boom, good question. Yes, we preheated the oven, and no, we did not do it to 350. A good pizza crust, you see that crust that was just on that pizza? You got to have the temperature of the oven at least around 400 degrees. I think mine is, my stove runs a little hot. So I got it at 400 degrees, but it's probably around 425. But if you put your pizza at 350, your dough is going to be gummy. It's not going to come out how you want it to come out. When you think about a good pizza place, they normally have, I gotta stop raising my arm, it hurt. But when you think about a good pizza place, they're using the brick ovens, the actual clay ovens. And those get 500, 600 degrees. Do I let something sit overnight? What are we talking about? Mama, you must just came in here. This is for the mama who on the go. We don't got time to let nothing sit overnight. We barely got time to think, honey. We about to sit here and make this dough, 15, 20 minutes. We gonna do what we gotta do. No, we not doing that. We using, y'all screenshot this. Screenshot this and send it to whoever and DM it to the next person that asks. We using rapid rise yeast. It takes 5 minutes. That's it. This is for the mama on the go. We helping them out today. You know how it take a community to help each other, right? How do you know when it's cooked? How long? When that thing turned golden brown. When she brown and she bubbling, she ripe. So I'm about to show you. Yeah, fat. We don't do too many things fast and easy. But sometimes when it comes to cooking for our mamas, we're going to do it fast and easy. Because that's what it's about. I'm trying to help y'all out. So yeah, my pizza, 2 minutes is about to be done. And it's going to be salmon, fresh peppers, onions, fresh garlic, spinach, and dandelion root garlic butter. We did use vegan cheese for the first pizza. We used Daya, and we used the spicy mozzarella, and it was dope. If you missed it, I'll try to save this live, but yes. We did vegan pizza, we did a cheese pizza, and now we're doing a salmon and fresh peppers. If you just joined, the salmon pizza is about to come out the oven, and it's crazy. We made it all on live. We took the salmon, we seared the salmon on live, we did the peppers on live. I just used fresh mozzarella. For the last pizza, it was nothing but fresh mozzarella. For the vegan pizza, we used mozzarella style shreds. And if you've seen it, I still got a piece of the first pizza right here. This is the vegan pizza. It's cold now. You see the crust, good crust, nice airy dough. The cheese is melted, and it got a nice crunch. All right. Any other questions? I did this for y'all tonight. Y'all kept asking me about the pizza. Y'all asked me about certain stuff. A lot of y'all be trying to pay me to show you how to do it. I just came on live and show you how to whip up pizza for your kids, for your family, for your boo. The pizza that's about to come out, that's a $25 pizza. You make that for a couple of your friends for a party night, you done killed the party. And I used one piece of salmon, I didn't even use it all. So one piece of salmon would probably do 2 pizzas at least. I did use a tomato sauce. Pick your favorite tomato sauce. If you fancy and got one you make from scratch, use it. If you don't like tomato sauce and want to use a white sauce, use it. If you want to freeze the pizza, just don't cook it all the way. Cook it like 70% of the way, and then vacuum seal it and freeze it. That way you just take it out, pop it back in the oven, you're good to go. Vacuum seals work wonders, especially when you're pre-cooking meals. I'm working on a cookbook, but I just do so much. I do so much. I appreciate y'all for all the support. Y'all who don't know, I'm a male doula, so that's where most of my focus is, helping Black women birth safely, birth in power, and birth with culture. I want to bring culture and context back to birth. So I'm a male doula. I provide nutrition, nutritional health to our communities, and this is one way I do it. I try to give us simple ways to eat healthier. It say pause, but I'm about to pull my pizza out. If y'all got any questions, I was just talking and my pizza got a little dark, right? But I ain't tripping. I'm not ashamed. I'm about to clean this off. I'm gonna use that parsley for something. So I'm just about to wipe my board off. Boom. This is just cheese on the board from the last pizza. It ain't nothing crazy. I want y'all to be able to see. Granted, it's a little dark, right? Boom, because I left it in the oven. But it's not dark right there. That's not burnt. That's a piece of the blackened salmon. Boom. It smells like a it smells like a sandwich for real. It smells like a Philly or something, a salmon Philly. It do got the peppers, it do got the mozzarella cheese, it does have the onions, it does have the Cajun salmon. So yeah, this is almost like a Philly pizza. And look at that. Look at that. Yo, if y'all don't go make this, what's the easiest pizza, I'm gonna be mad. Y'all see this salmon pizza? And look, if y'all been in here for a minute, y'all know we brushing the pizza with dandelion root garlic butter. Because we being intentional about our health even on our bad days. Even though we made homemade pizza, we put turmeric and cumin in the dough just to help with any inflammation or any other things people having in the house. When you cooking, I don't care what you cooking. Try to be intentional about your family's cellular health. If you don't learn nothing else from me, you're learning about cellular health. Don't just put food in your body because you're hungry. Don't do like we used to have to do in slavery, eat the scraps, and we put a whole bunch of soul and love into it, and we call it comfort food. We got to get out the mind of comfort food. We got to get out the mindset of eating because we're hungry. You're eating because you have to put nutrients in your body for your cellular health. We were conditioned to have a wrong relationship with food. You can love food. You can love your journey with food. But know the principal purpose for eating food is your cellular health. And once we start doing that, once I start teaching y'all how to replace certain stuff, how to take out certain stuff, we're going to be on the right path. Some of y'all going to be slimming down. Some of y'all going to get some motion back where y'all was out of breath. Some of y'all going to be like, yo, I'm off my blood pressure medicine. Some of y'all going to be like, yo, my type 2 diabetes is back in. It's not even existing anymore because I'm not eating the foods with dextrose in it that I didn't know was hidden dextrose. So yes, diet is cool, but we going for lifestyle changes. When you're around me, I'm going to teach you how to slowly but surely replace certain things, add certain things, and take away certain things. Yo, look how juicy this pizza is. Hold on, I gotta go get a picture, hold on. Babe, can I use your phone? Babe, I'm in distress, pimp in distress. Can I use your phone? I shouldn't have said that, being I'm talking to my girl. She just know we be having fun. But people who don't know us may take that the wrong way, and I don't play that. Yeah, so look, boom. And this is gonna be the picture that y'all see online tonight. When y'all see a picture online, I'm taking it right now. Boom, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring this light over here. I'm gonna put the light in y'all face, since the light been in my face the whole time. This is gonna be the picture that y'all see online tonight. Oh, let me get it right. Get that piece back in there. I'm gonna post this. Boom. It's on this dirty board with leftover cheese on it from the last pizza. But y'all know what it is. Y'all was here for this. I'm about to get off live so I can eat my pizza. I hope y'all got another question before I go. I'll answer a couple more questions. But y'all seen the pizza? I'm about to take a bite. I want a piece with the salmon, like right there. Like a little kid when you was little and you searching for the best piece. What kind of pizza? Dang, you must have just got here. God, dang. That was my fault. It's my fault because I ain't put what time I was going live. So I'll blame myself. But right here, we got a homemade salmon pizza with fresh peppers, fresh garlic, onions, and some spinach. And on the crust, we use the dandelion root infused garlic butter. Yeah, we can't forget about the dandelion garlic butter. So that's what this one is. We did an all cheese pizza earlier, deep dish cheese pizza. You see how thick that crust is? We did a deep dish cheese pizza. And we just did it in a 9-inch baking pan and we used a piece of parchment paper. Boom. Kinda sauce. We're not doing that. I'm not telling you what brand I use. You find what brand works for you. You try different stuff. You ain't trying to be like me. My palate's different than yours. Every sauce I buy, if I buy a sauce, I'm adding stuff to it anyway. So yeah, you just get what you like. Yeah, turn your notifications on, man. If y'all follow me on this live, turn your notifications on, share my reels. That's all I ask. I ain't gonna be out here trying to sell y'all nothing. I ain't gonna be like, buy this, buy that. Just share my reels. That's all I ask. Pass the information, I'll make bread on my own. Share my reels, that way more people can get the information, get more value, we can help more people, we can change our community. That's all it's about for me. We touching the people on the bottom. But yes, any other questions? Homemade pizza tonight. And if y'all wasn't here, it took 20 minutes. 20 minutes for this daggone 25. You go to Fellini's in Atlanta, or you go to one of these spots in Atlanta, they charge you $40 for this pizza that just took us 20 minutes to make. You ought to slap them. Whoever said that. And look, oh shoot, I just lost my piece of salmon, but we about to get that back. And, oh, it's dripping. It's juicy. The crust ain't as airy as the other crust. I probably let it sit for like a couple minutes. But when I say this pizza is good, and when I tell you I taste the cumin in the dough, the cumin in the dough, in the Cajun salmon, with the mozzarella cheese, with the peppers, it literally tastes like a salmon Philly, but it's just in pizza style. I haven't taken all about it. That's why when you go to these little mom and pop pizza spots, and not to knock anybody, but when they got a bullshit pizza, I don't see how. If you take the pizza and put a little bit of love in it, y'all seen when I was infusing love in the pizza the whole time. I was intentional when I was making my dough about telling my dough what I wanted it to do. When I got the ingredients, I made sure I prayed over the ingredients. I made sure I put the right intentions over the ingredients. And look at this bomb-ass pizza that y'all watched me make. Y'all can't say I did nothing special. Y'all can't be like, oh, he a chef. He didn't. No, I did not. Step by step, I showed y'all. I used this plastic old Walmart bowl, Food Line bowl, wherever y'all from, whatever cheap bowl this is, I used this. The only fancy thing I did, I used vegan for one. And because we had extra dandelion root and I'm intentional about my family's health, I wasn't about to let it go bad, so I infused our butter with it. But other than that, simple, easy, kid-friendly. Get your kids involved in cooking. You get your kids involved in cooking, they'll eat more healthier foods. Yup, the dough was made from scratch. Everybody sat here and watched. The dough only took 20 minutes. The first pizza was vegan, y'all. I made the dough from scratch right here. It is nothing special. And when I say good pizza, I would pay for this pizza. This pizza is shitting on Marco's pizza. Like, when you eat them pizzas, the dough tastes like plastic. It's almost like too gummy. Like they put too much preservatives in it. Y'all just watch this. The worst thing I used was wheat flour. If you got white flour, use white flour. Yeah, 20 minutes or more for delivery. We just made 3 pizzas in 20 minutes. I made 3 different pizzas for everybody in my house. I made a vegan pizza for wifey. I made a salmon pizza for me. I made a cheese and spinach pizza for my son. In 30 minutes. But anyway, I've been up here for about an hour now. The people who just joined in the live, I'm sorry. I'll try to save it. I hope y'all enjoyed making pizza with me tonight, homemade pizza. I got to catch up on a lot of work. But as I catch up on my work and I get back active, I'll come up here more. You're going to start cooking with your sister. When you're cooking with your sister and you're using ingredients, don't just use Lowry seasoning and stuff like that. Use cinnamon and tell her cinnamon helps with your blood pressure or whatever. Use cardamom. Cardamom helps with your mind health. Use spices and herbs and teach her what those herbs do, not just what you're using the herbs for. And that way she's intentional so she knows when she gets older, oh, my sister always told me turmeric was for inflammation. So if I got inflammation, I can use turmeric to cook and it'll help me. That's what we weren't taught growing up. I grew up in the hood. My mom to this day don't even use onions and peppers. She'd be like, boy, get that stuff out of my house. I went out on my own and I started living like this. So if I can do it, y'all don't have no excuse. I don't do excuses. We do results and we help each other get results. So you want to seek me as a doula if you need help with postpartum, antepartum, preconception. You're thinking about different things, you could definitely hire me. I'll do one-on-one consultations. You can sign up in my bio. It's actually take you to my website. If you want to create meal plans, if you want to cook like this one-on-one, if you like Los, I don't know how to cook. I need one-on-one lessons. You can book me for one-on-one lessons. We will sit here and we will cook together. I will teach you about different spices I use while I use them. You'll tell me about different ailments you have, and we'll talk about different things that we can do to help those ailments. This is what I do with one-on-one time with my clients. So yes, if you want one-on-one cooking time with me, book it. I'm here for the people, man. I steep cinnamon tea every morning to help with inflammation. I do turmeric. I put turmeric in a lot of my stuff. Even in my water, I put turmeric. Especially right now, any way I can get any anti-inflammatory or anything that's going to help boost something, I do it. Y'all just see me put dandelion root in some garlic butter. Y'all see how we doing it. Any way we can infuse anything, we doing it. My skin is glowing. That's the lights. It's the lights. But yeah, I appreciate you all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for vibing with me tonight. We will do this more often. Like I said, if you need to book one-on-one time with me, you can do it at the link in the bio. But yeah, I'm about to save this live. And I'm gonna figure out how to put the badges on. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And peace.